Christmas.
Hey, listen. That's probably like day 7 or day 8 on the vlogs thing. I don't know, because I'm shooting these not on the same day. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me not lie to my fans out here. Let me not lie to people who are supporting me out here. This is day 7, 8, 9, naga. So listen, listen. But you know, I told you I'm gonna be daily up vlogging on these story times, baby. The JP2 Chronicles must continue. So guys, I got another story for you. Okay, it's about the day that we made the teacher cry. So day 8 is all about with the day that we made the teacher cry.
Come on, miss, I was only joking, yeah? Miss?
Story time, baby. Boom. Anyway, listen. Are you mad? Are you leaving? Before you even start, baby, can you just click down below? If you're new to the channel, welcome. And click down below the like, the share, the subscribe, and let's get it on. Let's get it on. Anyway, listen. Damn. Alright, boom. Let me tell you the story. So listen. Hey, you guys already know, innit? Before I start the story, you really guys already know. When you're in school, in the school I was in, JP2, South London, Wimbledon thing, you get me? Princess Way and stuff. Anyway, so listen, you already know how it is in school sometimes. Like, you already know how it is sometimes. Like, you have to think about it. There's some teachers who are just cool, you get along with. There's some teachers out here who are just complete pricks, yeah? And you have to do what they say, or fam, it's long for you. And there's some teachers out here who are just plain weak.
I became a teacher because I liked school.
You liked school, but what's to like about it?
I like my teachers.
Sado, what's the matter with you, Hopewell?
I thought it might be nice to be like them one day.
Do you know how pathetic you sound? I like school. I thought it'd be nice. You're like a little kid. How do you think anyone could ever respect you?
Okay, let me tell you something. Southwest London schools are not for the faint-hearted. Yeah? A lot of them are not for the faint-hearted. You need to have an heart of a lion. A heart of a lion. A heart of a lion. You know what I'm saying? You need to have that heart of a lion, because we will tear you to shreds if you don't. You get me? There's kids in school these days. Look, they got bars for days. They got cusses for days. They got insults for days. So when you're a teacher, let me tell you one of the top tips if you're a teacher. Let me tell you a top tip. If you're becoming if you get this, pass on to a future teacher. One of those children are going to be a future children. One of your friends are going to be a future teacher. Pass this on. Number 1 tip I can give you is this. Lay the law down on the very first day. If you don't, blood, WWE was going to ensue in your classroom. You cannot wait till day 2 before you're going to start implementing. We're going to laugh at you. By then it's too late. You've already lost the class. You may get us to operate for maybe 2 days, 3 days, but we will be like Windows and shut down. We will eventually shut you down. So lay the law down from day 1 early, blood. You got to lay that law down from early. Lay it down. As soon as you get in, lay it down. Number 2. Take no prisoners. If you're a teacher, take no prisoners, blood. Don't let our pretty faces lie to you. We're pricks. All of us. At any one time. We could stay down a stream and down a river. Take no prisoners. If you say it, do it. If you say it, do it. Do not let yourself go back on your word. Okay? If he said he's getting attention, get him attention. If you don't listen, get the head of year involved.
So you're gonna have to come with me, Hopewell.
Yeah? Don't mess around. In purposes of the story, you know me, I can't bring names into it. I don't like bringing names into it. So I'm gonna just give her a name. I say Mrs. Lowell. Okay? Let's call her Mrs. Lowell. Okay, cool. Alright, done. Cool. Alright, so I don't know what was happening during the day. All I remember is that we had geography, alright? Now, in geography, we normally have a guy called Mr. K. Let's just call him Mr. K, okay? Mr. K, yeah, kind of funny, but he's always getting onto your back. Like, when it comes to geography, I remember one time he told everybody, none of you are going to become footballers I need you to get real. To be realistic. None of you are going to become footballers. So focus on your schoolwork. What a way to crush a boy team. Anyway, listen. So Mr. K, the thing that we liked about Mr. K, right, yeah, in geography was the fact that, fam, when you come to his class, 1 out of the 4 weeks in the month, you're going to be watching a video. If it's a documentary, whether it's David Attenborough, whether it's something, you're going to be watching a video. That's what I loved about his classes. That video, that VHS player. Oh. You see Mr. K strolling in with the TV on the stand and the VHS player. You're feeling sweet, lad. You just kind of close your textbook and go, yeah. Hey, Mr. K got the TV out, guys. Hey, shh. As soon as you bring that to him, was like, shh. Like, man, relax, man. Behave, man. We want to watch the video, innit me? So sometimes what we used to do, yeah. Alright, Mr. K's class of jokes. Sometimes what we used to do, yeah, we'll be halfway through the thing. We'll be like, Mr. K, like, can we watch a video? Like, we're really interested in what this thing is saying. Can we get a video? He'll go and find a video and put a video on. Not knowing that we just don't really care. We don't want to do the work. I'm sure he clocked. But he thought, couple of black youths, let them waste their own life down the drain. But nah, he was a good teacher, I ain't gonna lie. We learned a lot in that class still. But anyway, one day he was not in, which is very rare because he's always in. Like, he's always in. And I'm sure he used to watch us from his window when we used to go out to lunch. I'm sure he did. But... So Mr. K is not in. But Mrs. Lowell, who usually is our French teacher, okay, has come to cover the geography class. Now, I don't even know if she even knew it was going to be us that she was covering, because if I remember correctly, when she came in, oh, no. We had just had her, right? We had just had her in French, the lesson before. A couple of the guys and the girls were pissed off with her. Yeah, she's one of the new. Listen, let me tell you something. Let me break it. I'm going too fast, rude boy. Let me come back on myself. Listen, Mrs. Lowell, yeah, she's a young teacher. Okay, she probably just got her little teaching badges and that. She's young. And let me tell you this: Mrs. Lowell was paying. I don't care what no one says. Yeah, Mrs. Lowell was paying. I always knew it from school. She was paying. So I always tried to behave in her class, innit? It's only when she tried to regulate me, I had to tell her to shut up one time. That's how I got my first attention. But that's another story. I told her to shut up. Like, okay, I'm lying. I'm exaggerating. I didn't tell her to shut up.
You lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God.
I just kept on talking in her class because I don't really care. But she was a painting. She had blonde hair. White lady, blonde hair, young. Probably about 25, maybe 26. She was looking good. I said, you're a fine specimen, baby. You sure you a teacher around here, girl? You know what I mean? Like I said, in our school, if the teacher does anything with you, you ain't gonna say nothing. Anyway, so, boom. She, obviously, we had her, and we terrorized her in her class. We terrorized her, okay? Like, she lost control because I remember the very first day she came in, she wrote her name squeaky clean on the board, and then she was kind of shaking. Listen, I've told you, when you come into the class, assert the authority. You are the authority. Don't let anybody tell you nothing. You are the authority, mate. Yeah, you come in there, you lay down the law. You let mans know, I'm not making about around here today. Today you're gonna learn.
You're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn today.
She didn't lay down the law, so we were just mucking around in their classes all the time. Comes. We ended their class. One of the other guys had an argument with her, so when they left, obviously they were not happy. Found out obviously that Mr. K is not in, so we're all sitting in our class. And black people, all you're gonna hear is when you come to our class, right? And we got the spare teacher, and the spare teacher hasn't turned up yet. All you're gonna hear is.
Why your mama DJs for the ice cream truck?
That's you.
We're going to be making beats, we're going to be singing, we're going to be talking. You know how black people get, we creative, you know what I'm saying? We can make the air lively. Do you know what I mean? We can make breathing lively. Like, see what I'm saying? We can make everything lively, blood. That's why people love us, because we're sick at everything. Even the way we wear clothes is sick. Even the way we talk is sick. Anyway, listen. So 2-2 now. Mr. K's not in yet. So Mrs. Lowell comes in. Now I remember seeing her face when she came in. When she saw us, the demeanor went. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to deal with these children again. And it's not even like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to deal with these children again. Flip. Alright, everyone, it was more like, oh my God, I have to deal with these children again, and I'm gonna have a mental breakdown. Okay, me just get this together. Let me just get myself my gatherings. Oh gosh.
Help me! Help me!
These kids. Okay. Then she came into the class. Okay. And she came into the class. Came to the front. I remember she came to the front. And the first thing somebody said was, "Oh, for flip's sake, we're having you again." Now, comment number 2 was, "I wish you just F off." That's it. That's where it broke up. That's where it broke. Oh, damn, baby. Damn, when your memory does the business. Listen, number one was like, "Oh, for flip's sake, we got you again." That was a girl. The guy was like, "Oh, for flip's sake, I beg you just F off. Nobody even likes you here. Nobody even wants you here." But let me tell you how this came about. When she came in, he was coming in. So when he saw her, as he's walking to his seat, he's saying it as he's going past her. So imagine, I'm just like, "Oh, for flip's sake, man. Like, we got you again. I wish you just F off, man. Honestly. No one even likes you. Nobody even wants you here." Then he turned the face. "Nobody even wants you here. Go home." That was a bit brutal. All I remember was Mrs. Lowell. She was fighting it. But you know, white people, unfortunately, y'all can't hide your emotions. I mean, you call us coloured, but y'all got colours in every emotion you have. But anyway, so then I saw her cheeks going red. I knew that was a step too far from my man. Also added, "Yeah, go and cry, whatever." And so she went out. She kind of went out, slowly trucking out. And she stood literally outside the door. Okay. The girl who had said something first went out and saw her, and she was like, and she ran back in. "Oh my gosh, guys, listen, she's crying, you know. She's crying, you know. Listen," I'm like, "She crying." You know, kids, isn't it? She crying. Run. Let's see this for real. So we all ran out like to the door. Was like, we was looking at her like, oh, like she's crying. Rah. You know the ones where the person like, it's not funny, you know. Chest constrictor. Anyway, so we all ran out to the outside to see what's going on. We see her, she crying like that, bawling and thing, you know. And then I'm like, I sat back down and I was like, I had to deep it. I was just like, let me just deep this for a minute. Let me just deep this. We've made a teacher cry, blood. One, this is definitely getting back to the head of the year. And our class is already in trouble for so many different things. Because I think before that, I asked the teacher if he was gay. And yeah, that didn't go down too well. So our class wasn't really doing very well when it came to these things. So she's there crying. And I thought to myself, no, this is bad. I went outside and I went to the door in it. She was standing by the door in that. And I remember someone else was with me. And I asked her, "Look, Mrs. Lowell, are you okay?" She didn't answer. She just asked, she was just crying. I said, "Mrs. Lowell, listen, like," and I'm not gonna lie, when she was crying, I just wanted to just, "Look, Mr. Lowell, you're right there. I got you, yeah. Let me back you up. Yeah, I got you. Let me handle this for you. I'm your man. You get me? I'm your man. Let me handle this for you. You get me?" But then I thought to myself, that ain't gonna work. She's like 25, I'm like 13, 12. So anyway, listen. So she's crying there and she looked kind of cute. I ain't gonna lie to you. Anyway, she was crying. And then, obviously, I really, really felt bad. And I just said to listen, "Miss, look, he's just angry. Look, don't worry. He don't really mean it. He's just angry. Like, it's all right. It's just like, don't worry. Like, just tell us what we got to do and I'll tell him what to do in it. And we'll get the work done. You don't have to be here," kind of thing. She's also sobbing. I went back into the class and said, "You guys, we went too far, man. Like, we've actually, like, made her cry. Like, deep it. Like, we've made her cry. Like, we've made her cry." Listen, if you're not tough in this business will tear you from limb to limb. Okay, you gotta understand that thing, fam. When you come into a classroom, listen, it's you against them, you know. You gotta set your base right.
You better be tough as nails, too.
Yeah. And tell yourself, point number 3 is, as a teacher, you're never gonna cry. Not in front of us. You're never gonna let us see you cry. You get me? Cry in your pillow, cry in your staff room, cry in your locker, cry wherever, but do not cry in front of us. Because we have got no mercy, no remorse, and we don't bloody care. You get me? Cool. So now, obviously she's crying and she obviously went to get the head of year. Obviously we see the head of year coming and you know how kids get. We all ran to our seats. Bam, sat down. Everyone's pretending that they didn't work. Just like, yeah. Head of year comes in, says, guys, I don't know what to say. I am so disappointed. You've made one of your fellow teachers cry because you said some insensitive comments. And I think she was going through something at the time. I can't remember. It might have been her dad or something, you know. Because she was really crying. Like, it was mad. Like, I think it was her dad or something. And I just felt peak. I was like, fam, we've actually gone too far. And then obviously the guy was like, I don't give a damn. I don't actually care. I don't even care. She can go die. That was it. That was a comment that broke the camel's back. I forgot. I keep thinking there's other comments. He said, listen, you can go and die. No one cares.
Fatality. Brutality.
You children are so rude. You can go and die. I don't care. You can go and die? Oh. You can go and die. Are you mad? Die. I'm deep in it, you know. It's rude. No, it's actually rude. Can you imagine if a child told you you can go and die? You're a non-entity. We don't care about you. Hey.
Turn around and die. Turn around and die.
It's actually deep, you know. No, we made our life a living hell, man. We actually did. Hey, listen, comment down below. Have you ever made a teacher cry? How did you guys do it? What made you guys, like, you know, what was the reasoning why behind it? Like, did you feel bad? Did you feel remorseful? Just let us know. Comment down below. Because let me tell you something. Bruh. After we passed onwards, listen, she toughened up. Look, the next year 7s that came along, she patterned up, fam.
Today was vicious.
How was I supposed to know she was going to kick off like that?
You knew exactly what you were doing.
Listen, she patterned them. I saw the way she was acting, you know. It was all like, oh, you're acting brand new, you know. She learned her lesson. Smart woman. Pretty girl like you. Miss Lowell, listen, you can't holler at me anymore. I'm taken. But painting. How old would you be now? About 30 something? She would be, wouldn't she? About 30 something, 40. She's still young and pretty.
Merry Christmas.
Probably. Anyway, listen, guys. That's my little story time, like I told you. Little story time. JP2 Chronicles. Made a teacher cry. You mad? Listen, let us know, innit? Done no. Screw ya. Pat 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 pat. Ting toon.